Hello, Dean. Welcome to That's Football. Have we got an action-packed transfer show for you today? Arsenal, Jurrien Timber signing. We'll talk about what's happening with that and what a fantastic signing I think it is again for Arsenal and his Arteta revolution. Also, Chelsea Caicedo. It will happen, it seems, but how high are Brighton going to make you jump? That price is moving up. What do we think? And Harry Kane, a new deal on the table from Spurs has been put there. Will he go anywhere near it? I mean, this is a clever move by Spurs. Are they putting that new deal there to see if there's any hint of it happening? Let's go into that. But before we do that, let's hear from our sponsor today. Hello everyone, I'm really excited to be working with Free Trade who are sponsoring this video. Free Trade believes in commission-free investing for everyone. This means you won't pay any commission when investing your spare cash. While other brokers charge up to £12 per trade, Free Trade doesn't, so you can keep more of your money. And where they do charge, like on FX, it's fair and it's transparent. You can start investing from just £2 and they offer these things called fractional stocks. This basically means you can buy a small piece of expensive US companies like Google, Tesla and Apple. Free Trade is a Which recommended provider for 2023 and has won the best online trading platform at the British Bank Awards 5 years running. With over 700,000 investors on board, they're an investment platform that you can trust. And now for the best bit. If you create and fund your account with just £10 using our link in the video description or on screen, you will get a free share worth between £10 and £100. And that could be in anything. Remember, when you invest, your capital is at risk. The value of your portfolio can go down as well as up, and you may get back less than you put in. This is not financial advice. You should always do your own research on what investments are right for you before investing, or seek the advice of a professional. Yeah, big shout out to Free Trade. Thank you for sponsoring the show. But let's go for this. And we're going to be talking right here, right now about Jurrien Timber to Arsenal. You might have seen Fabrizio Romano yesterday saying that this is a deal that is basically done. Timber's only got eyes on Arsenal, and Arsenal for about £38 million will have Jurrien Timber joining them very, very soon officially. It's going to happen. What do I think about this signing? Again, I'm tired of saying I'm impressed with Arsenal and what Arteta's done there. And it seems to have been going on for a few years now. And this is a really, 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 really good signing for them. Funnily enough, it's a player that United wanted before Martinez last year. And then we got Martinez instead of Arsenal. So Arsenal, in a weird way, are actually going for Ten Hag's #1 priority centre-back last summer. But he wouldn't leave Ajax last year. Ajax basically said stay another year and we'll let you go. So he's going to go. He's going to sign for Arsenal. Their spend is over 200 million. And look, what is Jurrien Timber? He is a really interesting centre-back who can play at right-back as well. Very, very good on the ball, quick, good one-on-one defender, modern game defender as you'd expect with a player from the Ajax system. And I think that it'll be interesting to where he settles in at Arsenal, because he'll be pushing for a first-team place. And this is what Arsenal needed to do this year, which is add quality to the bench and first team. And the way you do that, the best way you do that, is you don't buy bench players, you buy first team players, you let them fight it out, and then you end up with first team players on your bench. So clever move by Arsenal, another good signing. Look, I'm surprised no one else is in for him, but I suppose when you look around, maybe Liverpool could have gone in there, but obviously not. So good signing by Arsenal, aggressive, good signing by Arsenal again. And I don't think they're done. I think there's another deal for Arsenal there, maybe in the midfield. Maybe they'll go in for Lavia. I don't know. But I don't think that... I don't think it's a bad signing. I think it's a good signing, and I think there will be more. Let's move on to Chelsea and Caicedo. Again, a little bit surprised no one else is pushing in for this deal. Maybe it's the price. Chelsea are going to have to pay big prices because they're not in Europe. And obviously, if Caicedo was available at a good price, I think other clubs would come in. Arsenal were in there in January, couldn't get a deal over the line, and they've gone for Rice now. United would love to, but obviously can't afford it. Liverpool may be in the same boat. So Chelsea get the free hit, but it's not going to be a free deal. Alexis McAllister was a good deal for Liverpool. Caicedo's going to go for a lot more. We don't know the contract details of what he signed, but he's going to go for a hell of a lot more. And it's going to be about around. They're talking about a package of around £85 million, and it's way too much. And it's interesting because he's not got a British passport. So with Declan Rice, Mason Mount, Harry Maguire, any other English player, Jack Grealish, you go, well, it's the British tax. With Caicedo, it's just bloody good negotiating from Brighton, isn't it? To get a package deal of around £85 million for Caicedo is incredible. And they've probably been helped by the Declan Rice deal, but if I was Chelsea, I'd be going, he hasn't got a British passport, you know. So I think he's way overpriced, Caicedo. I think he's a really good signing, but for 85 million or whatever it is, you know, they pay up front and it will obviously be done in instalments. Chelsea are paying a lot of money here for a good player. It's a great deal for Brighton. It's a good move for Caicedo, and it's a good signing for Chelsea. But yeah, they're going to pay for it. They are going to pay for it. And I don't know what your thoughts are. I mean, for me, Caicedo, 60 million. That's what he should be going for. But Brighton are in a position where they can ask for good money. It wouldn't kill them if he actually stayed at the club. And Chelsea are trying to get back. And, you know, this is a prime example of the world under Todd Bowley, really, isn't it? They do spend a lot on signings. They do make a lot of money on sales. So as long as that continues, you can probably justify it. But I think he's a good player. I don't think he's a great player yet, but this is the sort of move that can take him towards that, I guess. So interesting to see what that final price is. But yeah, you can guarantee he's going to be a Chelsea player. Let us know your thoughts on that. And then you've got Harry Kane, who I suspect we're going to be talking about Harry Kane a lot this summer. Bayern Munich really want him. Spurs don't want to sell him. They certainly won't sell him to a Premier League club. And then the Guardian are saying that there's this new contract. Sorry, I'm yawning a lot. No sleep last night. But yeah, 200 grand a week is apparently the contract on the table for Harry Kane, which is what I thought he was on anyway. I mentioned this a little bit yesterday. The interesting thing will be if Harry Kane even entertains signing a new contract for Spurs and how he plays it. You would hope that there's some honesty there because it might prompt Spurs to sell him. But it's a clever move by Spurs in a way to put the contract there and see how Harry Kane reacts, because I suppose what he might do is say, I'm not going to sign a new contract no matter what. So you're wasting your time, in which case at least Spurs know if they keep him for a year, they lose him for free. On the other hand, if Kane goes, well, you know, let me think about it, Spurs might get a bit of encouragement. I think Spurs need to make a decision on this and just stand by it. If he's not going to sign a new contract and you're just going to keep him for a year and he's going to go for nothing, you do it with open eyes. And if you want him to, if he's not going to sign a new contract and you know, therefore you would sell him and take the money, at least you know you need to get on with it with Bayern Munich. So I suppose the overarching thing is what I said yesterday is that £200,000 a week for Harry Kane isn't a hell of a lot of money, considering next summer he's free. There is no transfer fee. So wherever he goes, he can easily say, I want 300 grand a week because you're not paying a transfer fee. So if he signs for Spurs, he knows in a year's time he can get a bigger contract and he'll get a signing on fee anyway. So financially, you know, people talk about the trophies potential if he leaves, but also the financial potential if he leaves is a lot bigger as well. So you're asking for a lot of loyalty for Harry Kane to stay at Spurs, aren't you? Personally, I don't know how this is going to play out. I think it's down to Spurs and it's down to Harry Kane. If he tells them he wants to leave and they keep him, it's up to them. If he tells them that he'll stay for a year and they're happy with that, then maybe they put up with that. But I think ultimately Harry Kane leaves in a year, doesn't he? Unless Spurs come out with a ridiculous season where they actually win something next year, or they actually offer him the money that he's going to get elsewhere. Get your comments in below. Make sure you smash a like on the video. I'll speak to you on the next one. Thank you very much.